welcome back to the show. The Traverse Area District Library has many upcoming winter events.
And here with us to discuss the events ahead for the library is Andy Schuck. Andy, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I love libraries.
I know.
I
always have the greatest events and books and
so
people,
much going
all the
on.
things. Especially in the winter too, when you
yeah.
want to be inside. That's even better. So Andy, what are some of the things happening at the library this winter that we can look forward to?
Well, we just started our winter reading club at the library, so we're excited to get kids ages birth to 12 excited about reading again in the winter. You know, it's a great activity to do inside, indoors.
Oh, yeah. Now, Andy, a big thing, because we recently actually launched a Love Your Library series over on the 4 because I love libraries, and something that has been surprising to me, how libraries have evolved. And I feel like a lot of people aren't familiar with everything that you can find at your local libraries now. So if we could just zoom in just for a moment here. What is something that is special about your library that people might not be familiar with?
Oh my goodness, there's so many great things. To zoom in on one thing, I mean, I work in the kids department, so I really love our STEM kits, which are science, technology, engineering, math kits that families can check out and bring home.
Wow.
You know, kids get to learn about any of those categories, but parents get to see if their kid really likes this item, and if it's something that their child would do well with over a course of, a longer period of time. So
that's cool.
We love seeing the excitement on kids' faces when they check those out and bring them home.
And I know even for kids, you do a lot of things during the week, which I know my sister and my nephew love to go to, because it kind of breaks up the day too, and you get to kind of hang out with other kids, and obviously adults love going to the library too, so it's kind of a win-win.
Absolutely.
So it's cool that the library can kind of serve as that place for both adults and kids. What are some of the things that you've seen in the community just for bringing families together, bringing people together at the library?
Oh man, our story times are great. You get adults, especially those who have babies, and they're feeling like they just don't have, that support system. Maybe, they come in and they find friends with common age children, and they're having common issues, and just having that chance to talk with another adult is really just a huge takes a huge burden off of some families.
Just the notion that it's difficult, but you're not alone has got to provide a lot of peace of mind to particularly new parents. Now, Andy, it's January. Looking out the window right now, it is unfun outside. So what can we come inside and do at our local library this month?
Well, on Monday, we are hosting our Martin Luther King Day story time. We have a singer-songwriter, Skylie Martin, who's coming in to join us, as well as one of our youth staff members who's going to be reading books. Just going to be an uplifting sort of event for families. That's at 11 on Monday, the 20th. We are going outside, I will say.
That's good, that's good.
We like to go outside. We like to get out of the library sometimes ourselves, and we go out on our front lawn. We're going to have a little winter adventures program when the Grand Traverse Conservation District is going to bring some snowshoes over, and we're going to give families in some snowshoes and do a little obstacle course and snowman building. Of course, hot cocoa. It's going to be a great time. That's this coming Saturday, the 18th.
So that's something I love about the Traverse Area District Library is the fact that, yes, it's about books and, literature and all of that, but it's also about other activities, enjoying Northern Michigan, bringing people together, which is so cool. You guys do so many events like that. What are some other events outside of Monday that maybe people can look forward to, put on their calendar even for February?
Coming up, we have our TSO TOTS program, which is, I should say TC Philharmonic, because they just rebranded themselves. program. We do that on the first Saturday of every month, and they bring in a different musician from the Philharmonic.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
We read a story. Families get to hear music from that instrument and ask the musician questions. It's really a great interactive program that we do every month during the winter.
That's a great idea.
that's Andy, I cannot articulate to our viewers how important it is to get your library card, stay up to date with what's happening at your library, because none of this, you're not going to be charged for any of this. You could go and check out a musician that you've never seen, introduce your kids to classical music and instruments and so many things. Andy,
it's so great.
what was that moment in your life where you decided to dedicate yourself to caring for our libraries and these repositories for our communities?
Oh man, I can't really point to one moment, but it's just this accumulation of interactions I've had with families and community members that, it just really, the more you give, the more you really get back and really feel good about what you do. So I just love what I do, and I know all of our staff members do as well. It's just really those interactions with our community members that really lifts us up.
And you can tell.
Yeah. And these events coming up, especially on Monday with Martin Luther King Jr. Day, do people need to sign up or register, or where can they go for more information?
They can go to our website, tadl.org, and our events page is right there. They can find all the information there.
Awesome.
Perfect.
And people can walk right in to join the event?
Yep.
Great.
Perfect.
Even
No
better.
tickets, no costs, always open.
That's
Amazing.
That's why the library is amazing.
Yes.
Just come on in and show
Come
up.
hang out. Awesome.
Andy Schuck, thank you so much for joining us this morning and telling us all the great things coming to our local library. We'll make sure all the links that our viewers need to see what's coming up in the coming months and plan their trip out, it's all going to be available after the show today on our website. Thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you, Andy.
Great, thank you.